Jeopardy!
Alright, now I'm going to try to continue my run on Jeopardy here. This is game 8. Let's do a standard game. Here we go. Let the music play. Categories for the Jeopardy round. Battle stations. Dang, it's cold. Countries of the world. Nation station. Zeppelin. And finally, Ike Speaks. Let's go Zeppelin 200. Zeppelins were named for Count Ferdinand von Zeppelin of this country. What is Germany? Yes. Zeppelin 400. The first military use of Zeppelins came during this war. What is the Second Boer War? No, now I'm at negative 200. No, what is World War I? Zeppelin 600. These two lighter-than-air gases that lift the Zeppelin are carried in balloons called cells. What is helium and hydrogen? Yes. Alright, back on the board here. Zeppelin 800. In 1924, this U.S. company acquired all the Zeppelin patients. Patents. Player 3 got it right. What is Goodyear? And gets to go. The high-flying Jurgle made the first airship flight around the world in 1929. Player 2 got it right. What is the Graf Zeppelin? And now I'm in third place. This is not good. Of 12, 12, 52, or 112, the lowest temperature ever recorded in Hawaii. What is 12? Yes, that's the lowest temperature in Hawaii. Dang, it's cold, 400. At a place appropriately called the Northest on this largest world island, temps dropped to negative 87 in January 1954. What is Antarctica? Yes. No! Now I'm at 200. Player 3 got it right. What is Greenland? And gets to choose. 600. The coldest annual mean temp over 30 years in the U.S. was 9.3 F Fahrenheit in this state's town of Barrow. What is Alaska? Yes. Alright, now we're back on track here. Dang, it's cold, 800. Charlotte Pass in New South Wales holds this country cold temperature record with negative 9 degrees in 1994. Player 2 got it right. What is Australia? And gets to go again. In 1954, temps at Rogers Pass in this treasure state plunged to negative 70. What is Montana is what we needed. Nobody got it right. Alright. He was the commander of the British fleet that defeated the Napoleon's Navy in 1798's Battle of the Nile. Was Francis Drake? No. Who is? No. 400. Assuring the dominions of the Western culture, his forces were routed to the Persians at Gogla in 331 BC. Who is Alexander the Great is what we needed. And go again. William Henry Harrison's biggest battlefield victory over the Native American forces at this Indiana River. Player 2 got it right. I'm in third place now. This Carthaginian's final significant battlefield defeat was against Scipios' forces at Zama in 202 BC. Who is Hannibal is what we needed. Answer! The Daily Double. I knew it was going to be there. I had a feeling. Player 2 wagered 1,500. Let's see what happens. Using archery to decimate the French mounted knights, English King Edward III won his 1346 battle in France. Let's see what happens. And he got it wrong. What is Normandy? So he lost 1,500. No one correctly responded. What is Cressy? Countries of the world. Bogota, Bolivar, and Boyasa are political divisions of this country. What is Colombia? Yes. Back on the board. Countries of the world, 400. In 2005, Prince Bandar ended 22 years as this country's ambassador to the U.S. Player 2 got it right. What is Saudi Arabia?
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah. I selected easy, and this is not easy at all. If I'm on the Hummingbird Highway headed for Belmopan, I'm in this Central American country. What is Belize? Yes. Alright, me and player 3 are tied. Look at this. 1,400, 1,300, 1,400. Alright. Let's continue. Alright. Countries of the world, 800. Travel 280 miles northwest from the smallest state, Vatican City, and you'll reach this second smallest country. What is Monaco? Yes. Countries of the world for 1,000. Yerevan, the capital of this republic, lies about 35 miles from Mount Abrat.
Ararat.
What is Armenia is what we needed. Alright. Ike speaks 200. As Schauner said, no treaty, international agreement can contrive this document. Was the Constitution, is what we need. Ike speaks 400. Ike telegrammed that the mission of his allied force was full feed at 0241 hours local time in this month in what is May? I knew that one. Gets to go. In 1980, if you were in the city of Mariel in this nation, you could have joined a freedom ball heading for Miami. What is Cuba? Yes. Diana Nyad swam from Cuba to Florida. That's a fact. Nation Station 400. I'm in an August 30th, 1999 referendum, the people of the East Timor voted overwhelmingly for the independence from this nation. No one correctly responded. What is Indonesia? Nation Station 600. Africa's newest country, it officially became a state on July 9th, 2011. What is South Sudan is what we needed. Nation Station 800. Cagayan State University and this Batatine Polytechnic are colleges in this nation. What is the Philippines is what we needed. Nation Station for 1,000. RX shortest national border is with this monarchy. What is Kuwait? No, I lost 1,000. Player 3 got it right, was Jordan. Ike speaks 6. Of this man's contributions to the major White House decisions, Ike said, if you give me a week, I might think of one. Who is Richard Nixon? Yes. Alright. Ike speaks 800. I pushed 800. Eisenhower said appointing him to the Supreme Court was the biggest damn fool mistake I ever made. Who was Earl Warren? And now the last clue, which is 800. In 1957, Ike used the full power of the United States to enforce this integration at the Central High in this city. What is Jackson, Mississippi? No. What is Little Rock, Arkansas is what we needed, but that still means I get to choose in Double Jeopardy. Here's Double Jeopardy. Category categories for Double Jeopardy. The Andes, On the Big Screen, Fictional Females, I Know That Song, Loke, and finally, Explorers. Let's go. I Know That Song 400. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jack. I don't care if I never get back. What is... Take Me Out to the Ball Game. Yes. I Know That Song 800. When I dance, they call me this, and the boys, they quiso buena. They all want me. They can't have me. What is Loco? No. Second place. Player 3 got it wrong. Oh yeah, before we moved on to Double Jeopardy, I forgot to check in on scores. I'm at 800 in second place now. Player 2 is at 700 in third place. And player 3 is in first place with 2,000. But that might change as well in this round. I Know That Song 1200. When the night has come and the land is dark and the moon is the only light we'll see. What is Stand By Me? Yes. I Know That Song 1600. How does it feel to be on your own with no direction home? What is Like a Rolling Stone? Yes. I Know That Song 2000. Hold Me, Love Me, I ain't got nothing but love, girl. What is 8 days a week? Yes. Now I'm in first place now. So that category's done. On the Big Screen 400. In 2010, you could hear this voice as Titan and the Snot Louder see his face as Kyrus. Player 2 got it wrong, who is Seth Rogen. Who is Jonah Hill is what we needed for that one. Alright, the Explorers 400. In 1935, Lincoln Ellsworth discovered the eternity range on this continent. Oh, player 2 got it wrong and now is on the negative side. What is Africa? That's wrong, obviously. What is Antarctica is what we needed. Explorers 800. This Italian explorer in the service of France may have narrowly visited the Maryland region in 1524. What is Vittorio Bottigo? No, but I'm still in first. And it looks like player 2 dropped again. Was Giovanni da Verrazzano. These are tough words here. Explorers 1200. Answer! One of the daily doubles. Therefore, I'm going to wager the lowest I can. Maybe I'll do 200. In June 1741, this Dane sailed east from Russia. He later sighted Mount St. Elias on the Alaskan mainland. What is Vitus Bering? Yes, but I only won $200 for that one. Maybe I should have wagered more. Explorers 1600. In 1798-99, George Bass and Matthew Flinders proved this was an island by sailing around it devils at all. No one correctly responded. What is Tasmania? So that's what we need. Tasmania. Explorers 2000. In 1497, this Italian discovered Newfoundland for England. Son Sebastian likely sailed with him. Who is John Cabot, is what we needed. Alright. The Andes 400. In 1852, cable car inventor Andrew Howdy came from San Francisco in search of this precious substance. What is oil? No. Still in first, though. What is gold is what we needed. The Andes, 800. In 1868, this Scot said of this $50,000 a year, beyond this never earned, spend the surplus for benevolent purposes. Who is Andrew Jackson? No. Andrew Carnegie is what we need. The Andes, 1200. Andy Coulson, this British PM's communications director, was arrested in July 2011 for this phone hacking scandal. Who is David Cameron is what we needed. The Andes, 1600. In April 2006, Joshua Bolten succeeded Andrew Card in this White House post. Player 3 got it wrong. What is press secretary? That's wrong. And lost 1600. What is chief of staff is what we needed. The Andes, 2000. This metaphysical poet wrote poems praising Cromwell impruning his own coy mistress. No one correctly responded. Who is Andrew Marvell is what we needed. Let's see here. On the big screen, 800. Maz Ow, in 2007, Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan headed to Paris, giving his film series trilogy status. Who are what is the Rush Hour? Yes. On the big screen, 1200. Sugar Ray sang the song Words to Me in this 2002 movie about a hungry Hanna-Barbera hound. What is Marmaduke? No. And I lost 1200. Player 2 got it right. What is Scooby-Doo? Kevin Costner's funeral kicks off his 1983 film, but sadly, Kevin couldn't make it. He got cut from the film in editing. What is the big chill is what we needed. The Wilhelm scream debuted in 1951 film, but has been used over 130 others, notably in this 1977. Part 2 got it right. What is Star Wars? Locke, 400. The English philosopher John Locke lived most of his life in the latter part of this century. What is the 17th century is what we needed. 800. Locke was educated at this university's Christ Church College and later lectured in this Greek, rhetoric, and philosophy there. Was Oxford? Yes. And I get to go again. Locke, 1200. In his two treatises of government, Locke argued vigorously against this right of kings. Player 3 got it wrong, and he's now on the negative side. No one correctly responded. What is divine right? Locke, 1600. Answer! The other Daily Double. I'll just wager... Yeah, 100's the lowest I can go. So I guess I'll just go with 100. Locke was a major philosophic leader in the age of this. Was modernity? No, I only lost 100 though. That's what daily doubles are lucky for, so you don't have to wager on anything. No one correctly responded. What is enlightenment? Locke, 2000. In his essay Conquering Human Understanding, Locke described the mind at birth as a clean slate in this Latin. No one correctly responded. What is tabula rasa? And now the last category, fictional females for 400. Her lines include, what a curious feeling. How queer everything is today. I didn't know that cats could grin. No one correctly responded. Who is Alice? Is what we needed. Alright. Fictional females, 800. Frederick Winterbourne had many thoughts of this flowery Henry James girl. Player 3 got it wrong and down to negative 1,600. And there's only 3 categories left, so I'm guessing it won't make it for Final Jeopardy. No one correctly responded. Who is Daisy Miller? Fictional females 12. Theodore Dreiser's own sister Emma had a fling with a married man, helping inspire this title woman. No one correctly responded. Who is Sister Gary? Fictional female 1,600. Ursula and Gordon Brangwyn are the title characters of This Woman in Love. Too late. Who is D.H. Lawrence? Now the last clue. Player 3 has to get this one right in order to participate in Final Jeopardy. Left at the Atler is a girl. This Dickens character still wears her wedding dress. Who is Miss Havisham? Yes. And player 3 does not participate in Final Jeopardy. But before we move on, we'll check in on the scores. I'm at $6,100. Player 2 is at $2,300. And player 3 is at negative 1,600 and will not be participating for Final Jeopardy, by the way. Alright, let's see what the category is for Final. Here we go. Military men. I'll just go nothing. In a 1944 speech, he said, "Battle is the most magnificent competition in which a human being can indulge." Who is George S. Patton? Yes, but I didn't wager anything. See, that's the thing about Final Jeopardy. Let's see what happens next. Player 2 got it right, and he wagered $2,200, who is George S. Patton, but I still win the game. I finished with a total of $6,100. Player 2 finished with a total of $4,500, and player 3 finished with a total of negative 1,600. That's Jeopardy today. See you next time for more Jeopardy here on the iPad here.